What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Paradiddles at 90 to 100 beats per minute. I knew you'd be here. I'm excited to see you at the next level. That's really cool. Hopefully you just came from either the intro video or the 80 to 90 beats per minute. If you haven't done any of these kind of exercises before, if you haven't worked on a paradiddle builder exercise or just paradiddles in general, I highly recommend take a look at the intro video, take a look at 80 to 90 beats per minute. It only takes a little bit of time to get you to where you want to be. You want to build a great foundation and you don't want to force bad technique. So make sure you start where you know you need to get the best and fastest results in your drumming, getting your hands as fast as you possibly can, as fast as humanly possible. But if you're ready, you know you're in the right place. Let's take a quick reminder of all the things that we know we need to work on. Know what your goal is through this exercise. Obviously, we're going to get through faster, and I'm going to give you some cues and some thoughts along the way, but make sure you have a goal in mind and something that you're constantly working for. And if you're ready to go, then let's get to it. All right. Feel this tempo, nice and control. 1, 3 times here, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. 2, last time here. 2, again, go. Very good. 3 reps goes by quickly, but don't worry, we'll get plenty of reps. One thing to think about, what's the space between, from the last video? Yeah, you got it. A couple of you got it. Yeah. What's the space between your heart and mind? There it is. That would have been a good one. It works this time. What is the space between your quarter notes? Basically, your downbeats, right? There's a prep that happens. What's your left hand doing? Are you going... Is your left hand just sitting up here too fast? Probably not. We don't tend to do weird things like that. But just take a brief notice to see when you're prepping. Right? When you're prepping to go to the next note, you want it to feel as even as the note is. Right? You don't want to wait till the last second. You're like, oh God, I gotta get a paradiddle in real quick, and you don't want to do it super early, so that you're just sitting up there like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a paradiddle. I'm way early, but I'm ready. Right? You want this to be as even as humanly possible. So that's just one thing to think about, and I'm sure you're doing it great already. But we do need to talk about it, and we do need to jump to 92 beats per minute. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, right with your feet. 2, again, go. Very good. And last time here, ready, go. Very good. All right, something to think about as we're going through this. Do your downstrokes feel and sound the same from hand to hand? You'll start to notice a difference. Even if you're playing on a pad, you can hear those differences of, oh, I'm putting a little bit more energy in with my left hand, and I actually have to squeeze a little bit more. So maybe I need to take the edge off that, or, you know, my right hand is doing the same thing. Maybe I need to take the edge off of that one too. Whatever it happens to be for you, listen and feel. You want to get super intuitive about this. At a certain point, drumming will feel as it should, right? If it feels tense and uncomfortable, it's not like a golf swing. Where when you're learning golf, if you ever tried to swing a proper golf swing, your left hand has to be perfectly straight, and then you bend your wrist at the right time, and you turn your hip. Like, there's a million things to work on in a golf swing that can really mess with you, and it'll feel uncomfortable at first. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but it should feel, oh, yeah, that is smoother. You can feel when the stick is doing what it's supposed to do, and your hands are moving mechanically, which makes the most sense and the most efficient you can be. I'm sure pro golfers, they would say the exact same thing, but I'm not a pro golfer, so it never felt that good. But we're at, I think we're at 94. Did we just do 92? I don't know. I hope we did. We're jumping to 94. I don't care what happens. 94 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2 and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. Goes by fast. All right, and if you came here from the last video, you know what we're about to do. We're going to this middle tempo. We're halfway between where we started and where our end goal is, and we are going to do 2 reps of 8 paradiddles. All right, let's check in. Let's see where we're at. Let's see how it feels. All right, 8 paradiddles. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, again, go. All right, so do a little soul searching, do a little self-reflection. How did that feel? Were you ready for 8 paradiddles at 95 beats per minute? Or did you feel like immediately like I'm tense and I need to figure out how to relax my hands faster? All right. Think about that when you're going through the builder exercise. That's what your new focus point is. All right, so use that knowledge and apply it as we move a little bit brighter. But we're jumping here at 96. Internalize this tempo. And 1, 2, and 1, 2. Here we go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, right with your feet. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. All right. Something to consider as you're going through this, and especially as tempos increase, it's going to be a little bit easier to focus on this. If you are somebody, especially in the marching world, where you're trying to control height and you need a proper 3 inches, or if you need to just control and stop the stick, you're going to get to a point where you just feel those heights. It's going to be very square in a good way, where you're not going to have to think. You can be nice and relaxed, but you can control those heights at a low level and stay super relaxed. It's useful in drum set to be able to do that for sound differences. Just you're playing by yourself, so it's a little less crucial to play a perfect 3-inch height, but you still want to be able to control, even if you're a little bit more lax with the heights. But you'll feel that. Especially with less space, you're going to find it's a lot easier to control and play the exact same thing every single time. Hopefully you notice that. If you didn't notice it, next time, because we're jumping to 98. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 98. And again, and 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, very good. All right, we're already at our goal tempo, 100. All right, sweet. We're going to do a couple times here, and this is what we're aiming for. All right, think about everything that you've worked on up to this point. Make these small changes so that you're ready to apply it at our goal tempo so that you know you're ready to move on. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2 accurate rhythms. 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, very good. All right, we're about to jump to our bonus tempo here, but before we do, one thing to think about right before we go into our bonus tempo is playing accurate rhythms. All right, we have perfect eighth notes, right? Then we have a 16th note pattern. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and then we have another one. 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, and then straight 16th notes. 1 EN to 2 EN to 3 EN to 4 EN to 1. So just make sure as you're going through each of those, you're playing as accurate as possible. It's your job as a drummer, no matter what world you're playing in, to be a human metronome. So make sure you're a human metronome. And then, all right, then we're going to 104. Push yourself. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 1, 2, again, go. And 2, and last time, there we go. Yeah. All right, that's our bonus tempo. All right, so if you felt good there, then you know you're ready to go to the next one, but you also know that you have to challenge yourself to play some performance reps at 100 beats per minute. And as we're going through this, go through your mental checklist to know you're working on exactly what you need to, and you're not letting yourself skate by with poor technique that you're going to have to go back and figure out again. If you build bad habits, they're going to be ingrained in your DNA. But if you build good habits, they're going to be ingrained in your DNA too. All right? 100 beats per minute. 2 times performance reps. Here we go. All the way through the exercise. And 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and no errors last time. Yeah. All right. That's it. How did you do? Did you feel good? Did you find some errors? There are different skill sets that we're working on here. The ability to play paradiddles and just get a little bit faster, but then also calling back to like, oh yeah, I do have to do this in front of an audience, right? That's what this whole activity is. Drumming in general means playing in front of an audience. It's cool to play in your room alone, and it's great to get good at that, but you want to play with a group, you want to play with other people, and so you got to be able to perform right on a dime. And in that same vein, you know what we got to do? We got to get our performance of 100 beats per minute 2 times just on paradiddles. All right, this is what we're working on. This is why we're here. 8 paradiddles 2 times. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 1 more time, go. All right, that's where you're at. Were there errors? Maybe. Hopefully not. But if there were, what do you need to do to get better at it? Probably you just need 1,000,000 more reps, and that's totally cool. That's why we're here. It's that famous 10,000 hours to become a professional, to be truly an expert at something. And so it's a long, long road to become proficient so that you get to a point with no errors. But But if you got there with like 1 error, maybe 2, maybe 3 at the worst, then you're super, like, you're making moves. And if you made a lot more errors, then you know what you need to work on. That's okay too. There's nothing wrong with knowing where you need to improve on. So run this exercise again. Do this entire tempo. Go back to 80 beats per minute. Go back to the intro video if you need to. There's no harm. You're working on your own. You're practicing. You're getting better. Even if there were a lot of errors, you know you're getting better because you're actively finding them and you're working to get them out of there. All right? But if you are ready to go to the next one, then that's where I'll be. I really appreciate y'all playing along, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.